some delay. Hello. How's it going? Happy Thursday. Woo! Hey, it's time for Thrifty Thursday Transformations, where every Thursday I come on live on my page and YouTube to show you guys something that I scored at the thrift store, and I'm going to make from old to look new. So this is what we got today. This is a little mat flying around. Ooh. You ever hate those little bugs? Got them. Okay. Well, it wouldn't be the same if it wasn't crazy Debbie time, right? Okay, so it's a really cool, they're still flying in my face, wall pocket that you could put stems in or something, right? We have some really long stems that it came with that were really pretty. So this is just not, not what we want in our house anymore, right? It's just that old home decor-esque looking. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Sharon. So I thought we would update it. I'm going to turn the camera down. You can see my hands. Oh, there we go. What do you think? Isn't this cool? This is like a couple feet long. I'm going to trip myself on this lip. Okay. So I thought about color. I think about color all the time. And I thought, tell me what you think. Well, tell me what color you want. I'm going to stand it while we're thinking. How's that? I'm just going to take a piece of 150 sandpaper and just kind of scuff it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that my paint adheres pretty easily. I do this with everything I paint, you guys. It just makes it so that I don't have any problems in the future. Hi, Lori. I am going to start asking you guys to watch these on YouTube. It's okay to watch the live on Facebook, but if you're watching the replay, would you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and watch them there? Because guess what? I'm trying to get my subscriber count up because I'm trying to get monetized with YouTube. So I want them to pay me. Facebook doesn't pay me for doing live. So I want to see if I can earn some money by doing all these amazing tutorials. I just dropped a new YouTube video last night. Hope you guys can watch it. It is on a stunning piece that I painted. Actually, in the day that I finished it, I sold it. So super fun. It's in the store right now, though, because I have to deliver it. And I don't have a piece to take its spot, so I need to paint like 3 pieces of furniture to take its spot. I have lots of poles because I sold lots of furniture this last week. So just a quick scuff, right? It's not, the thing you got to keep in mind is this is not something that you're going to touch every day. Like this is not a buffet or a dresser, right? It's just something that's going to hang on the wall. So we're not going to get too particular with the sanding, but we're just going to do it so we take off the shiny bits. I've already washed it with White Lightning, and look at this that's on it. Can you see? I'm trying to see. There's like little black dots, and that's in the factory finish. You can't really see it. It's crazy. But did anybody have ideas? No, Lori, go watch it afterwards over there. Isn't it cool, Ronnie? Oh, you caught me live, Lori? Yeah. So I'm thinking creamy, dreamy. What do you guys think? Like something that would go with anybody. Ooh, olive green. Okay. I'm feeling you, girl. How about we start with olive green? I'm feeling you. Let me find some olive green. Olive or let's see, olivey. How about mossy? Mud paint and moss. How's this for an olive green? Not really. I guess that's a green olive. It's green. It looks brown, but it's actually, wow, that camera is not really, I wonder why. It's not really showing the true color. Does that look green? On my computer, it looks brown. That is green. You can see it more green that way. That's crazy. It is green. It's called moss. I'm gonna have to work on that. I have a new camera, so I been trying to figure out like the schematics of the whole thing. Does that look green? It is not brown, it is green. I like green too. Green's such a fun color. So I'm just gonna pounce these guys on. I'm gonna pounce it on with my Cling On 040 brush. And then it's going to be okay if some of the brown stuff still shows through, like the original finish. Yeah, it's a very neutral, beautiful color. I also have a darker green, but I think it might be too dark. I think I like the contrast with leaving some of the metal shining through. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea? So we are finally getting warm weather. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping that tomorrow is the last day I have to wear long sleeves until November. I'm really hoping. It's finally turning. We're finally going to be 80 degrees by this weekend. Finally. We are one part of the country that does not get warm weather till the end of May or June. I mean, I don't know why. It always fools us. Like we'll have one weekend. I think we had one weekend where it hit 80, like in April, and like we were so stoked. And then it was like, just kidding, not really. And then it was like yesterday in the 50s, in the 30s at night. So you can't plant anything outside. I have a huge greenhouse, so I start on my flowers and vegetables in there. And I go to like the store and the nurseries, and I'm like, all these people. The weekend is gorgeous. They're buying flowers. I'm like, they're going to die. You know, they're going to die. Don't let it fool you. But they don't listen. They get to buy them again because we had frost twice this last week. It was in the 20s at my house. So, yeah, pretty much all your pretty flowers died. You've been getting a lot of rain. Hey, Michelle. I like the metal coming through too. Ronnie, you getting a lot of rain in your neck of the woods? Ugh. But what about who any of you live in the tornado areas? How do you do that? How do you live there? I don't get it. I seriously, that scares me half to death. I think earthquakes, I'd rather have an earthquake than a tornado. I watch it like on TikTok and YouTube, and I'm like, what the heck? What do you do when that thing is flying at you and coming at you full force? Let me get my dryer. What did I do with it? I just had it. Okay, my workshop is a flipping mess right now. I have been painting like a crazy woman. Where is my craft dryer? Oh, guess what? I put it away. No wonder why I couldn't find it. But those tornadoes, they really flip me out. Like I watch them and I'm fascinated by them, but I don't understand how you could live anywhere where there's those tornadoes. I think I'd rather live where there's a hurricane. Right, Ronnie? No, thank you. Right? Insane. I grew up in California, so I lived through a lot of earthquakes. I remember the San Francisco earthquake. I didn't live in San Francisco. I lived in Sacramento when the San Francisco earthquake hit, and that was a big one. That was the late, 80s? And I remember getting home from work. I had an apartment at the time. Of course, before I got married, I was like 22 years old, living my best life, got a big corporate job and living in the big city. And I got my mail, and I remember walking by the swimming pool in our complex, and the water was just splashing out of the pool. And I was like, what's going on? I couldn't feel the earthquake. And then the news hit, and that's when the Bay Bridge collapsed and all the people passed. It was very tragic. My soon-to-be sister-in-law, I was dating her brother at the time, she was there and to the city, and it was just absolutely devastating. I never had an earthquake like that hit like where I live, close by. It usually really hurts the big cities, of course, with the tall buildings, but living in California, you got used to the earthquakes, right? They would rock and roll, and And you just go under the doorway and wait for them to pass. But tornado, what do you do when your roof flies off? I don't understand. You lived in Manteca. Yep. Sharon, you know. I was in Sac. So yeah, it was not fun. So let's add some creamy colors now. How about burlap? The only thing I don't like about this camera is that I got to figure out how to do it so that I can like talk to you guys. I feel like I'm talking and you're just looking at my hands, which is fine. I guess you don't need to see my face. You know what I look like. Let me grab a paper towel. So I added a little bit of burlap in my bowl, and it's on the same. I don't switch out brushes. You guys know that about me. I put a little bit of paint on. We're going to muddle it down. We're going to muddle it down step by step, color by color, right? And I'm just pouncing. I'm just pouncing with my 040 brush. I'm going to tap off on this paper towel so that I don't have that much paint. Tap, 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 tap is the easy way to just add color and make it kind of look soft and not like you're putting, if I brushed it on, it'd be too much paint. I still want the green to show through. I still want the metal to show through because it's starting to kind of look like it's rusted. That actual original finish is giving me a rusted look, especially with this green and this burlap. So I am literally putting tiny bits of paint, then I am doing what's called offloading it. See how less paint I have? Offloading again. And then just tap, 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 tap. And what it's doing is just softening this piece and just giving it a real cool look. And when you take it and do 3 or 4 colors, layer by layer, all of a sudden you get this really cool, muddled, beautiful finish. I'll do this top up here. And in the end, we don't have to wax this per se, and I will tell you why. The paints that I'm using a clay-based paint, which is mud paint. I'm using Dixie Belle's chalk mineral paint, which is self-sealing. You don't have to wax it if you don't want to. It depends on what it looks like. I always wax my furniture. But on these decor pieces, they're not going to get hit. They're not going to get touched. They're not going to get nothing. I'm not going to worry about the wax. It doesn't need to seal this paint because the paint is self-sealing, self-leveling, so it'll be just fine. On furniture, yes, because furniture, guess what? We use it more. We touch it. We open doors. We open cabinets. Does that make sense? That already looks pretty. How about some... I don't like what the camera's doing to my colors. I gotta play with that. Let's see if I can adjust them. I could probably really mess them up. At least on my laptop. I added sawmill gravy, as my friend Ronnie knows. One of my favorite colors to add. I just offloaded it. Now I offloaded it again. It's just that star. It's just a super light off-white greasy color that when added in the right way, just adds that much more gorgeousness. A little bit, offload. It's all about tiny bits of paint. You don't need a lot of paint. I feel like a broken record. I do these lives every week. I say the same thing every single week, right? Same thing. And yes, my friends, I paint anything and everything. There's nothing that I won't paint. Nothing. Nothing. I'm going to paint, I picked up, you know those little Tykes cars that for the little kids that they push around with their feet? The one with it has the roof over it, and then they push with their feet. I don't know, a month or so ago, my husband and I were driving home from dinner, and there was one sitting on the side of the road, head free. It was pretty trashed. I want to paint that for my granddaughter. I want to paint it pink. I need to bring it in here and prep it. Like I say, it's plastic, and I'm going to paint it, and it's going to last for years. So maybe I will try to make that a thing. Her birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll paint it. Not that she knows. She's going to be 1. She could care. But Kiana will probably play with it before she does. So he has one already. I want to paint it like pink put like pink daisies on it, like paint them on there. But there ain't nothing that I won't paint, including plastic little cars. Okay, how pretty is that? It's really becoming beautiful. And by not using very much paint, guess what? This is already dry. It doesn't take a lot to get it to dry. Now look, it looks like a stone finish as opposed to, right? I still don't like the look. It is green. Does it look green or does it look brown? No, I did not start with Weeping Willow, Michelle. I started with mud paint and the color of moss. Dixie Belle, you could use not Weeping Willow. What's the other green one, Michelle, that we have? The other new one that's green. That one. What's it called? I can't remember. It's a newer color. Michelle is also a Dixie Belle retailer, so I know she knows. All right. Does it look brown? I love moss. Yes, I love it, love it, love it too. It looks brown. I'm so upset with that. Do I have a filter on in my camera? I don't know. Well, anyhow, we can add. So I got 3 colors. We've got moss, which is the green, burlap, and which is mud paint, burlap, which is Dixie Belle, and sawmill gravy, which is Dixie Belle. How about this stuff that I have over here? We got gilding wax. We got the Posh Chalk. I'm loving you the Woodgie Bend Posh Chalk stuff. I'm like obsessed with it. The Posh Chalk paste. Have you guys ever used this stuff? I need to order more and put it on my website. I don't think I have it on there. I think I forgot. You know, when I get home at night, that's when I do all this stuff. I totally just lose my mind and forget what I'm supposed to do. And end up doing 20 other things. I think as a life of a creative, my mind just never stops and I'm always thinking about the next project. Like this morning when I woke up at 3 a.m. to get up and go potty, I was like thinking to myself, ooh, what do I have that I can paint? I need to bring this and this. How stupid is that? Get up and go to the bathroom and go back to sleep, you dummy. So this stuff is really cool. It is called metallic paste. It's super fun because it's thick and it kind of goes on like a gilding wax, but it's more of a water-based paste. It's a thick kind of a paste. And I like it because it kind of skips over and it just gives you just a little bit of a design. It doesn't need a ton, right? So it's just giving me a little bit of a highlight. Doesn't need a lot. It's kind of almost the original color that was on here. And it just gives you that little bit of pizzazz that's lacking. I really love this stuff. Maybe some lighter too. Maybe this gold. It comes in a variety of colors. And to be honest, when I order them, I only ordered enough for me. I didn't order enough to sell because I wanted to try them out. So I want you guys to know that I only, everything I sell, I try first. Everything. If it's not pretty or not pretty, if it's not up to my standard, I won't sell it. So like when a company comes out with a new product, I always try it because I want to make sure that it's going to be good. Hi, Terry. Michelle, no, I don't mean silk. I mean, there is a green. Is there not? They came up with 2 greens. What the hell is it called? I'm going to have to go look on my shelf now. It's right here. Hold on, I'm going to grab it. If you're using Dixie Belle only, Evergreen is the green that I was talking about. It's a really pretty green. Evergreen, Michelle. You could use that. But this one right here is called 24 karat gold. Let's add a little bit of that. Oh, there we go. We need a little bit of gold pizzazz. It does work as a gilding wax. I just kind of like it a little bit better because I like how smooth it is. I love gilding wax too. I use it all the time, but I just have been a little partial to using these paste just a little bit more. And I'm not going to go crazy. We'll add a little bit on the top, maybe a little bit on the little deal on the bottom. And the thing is all you need is a little tiny bit. You don't need a lot. So who's been updating? Let me ask you, who's been updating their stuff at home? Does this inspire you guys to like paint your own little treasures at home? Remember, I carry all the products. I'm going to order some more of this and I will throw it up on my website because the last couple of weeks that we've done Thrifty Thursday, I've used it. And you guys are probably going, where is it on your website? Well, I don't have it on my website. I have to take pictures of everything and throw it up there, and I just haven't done it yet. So we're just going to add a little bit to this line right here. Just a little bit to outline it. I'm not going to put it anywhere else. But I will order more because I'm in love with this stuff. The one that I really like is the aqua colored. Look at this one. Right? And that's stunning. These are so fun to play with. I'm going to carry it up over this handle. So yes, I would love and beg all of you to please go watch my YouTube videos. I need the watch hours. I need the subscribers. Here's the deal. The book face, you know what I'm talking about, this platform, is doing lots of funky stuff, right? It's people are getting their pages hacked. Like they're losing their entire following. They can't do anything. That doesn't happen on YouTube. It doesn't happen on YouTube. Nope. It only happens on the book face. You know what I'm talking about. The old facer booker. I don't want to say it too much. I don't want them to like be like, don't talk about us like that. They listen to everything. So I want to try to move my videos, and that's why I'm doing them on both platforms simultaneously. So I am live on YouTube and I am live on Facebook or Bookface. What do you want to call it? What was it? Somebody called it the, gosh, it was so funny. I don't remember, but anyhow, let's put the camera up. Okay, so how cute this is. It's pretty tall. I mean, it's definitely, you know, right to here on me. So it's like 3 foot tall. Right? How do you think? I think it's super cute. So I have some stems in the back that are going to be gorgeous in this. Stick it in, hang it on your wall as a wall pocket. I think it's stunning. Any questions? I like the gold too, Ronnie, right? Hey, Kim, Terry, and Vicky, my 2 favorite people. Yes. Thanks, Veronica. I always appreciate it. So yes, I'm going to start making sure that all my content goes onto YouTube, because if my Facebook page gets hacked, then what? Then I lose everything I've ever done. YouTube, it never gets hacked. It belongs to me. And they don't tell me. And they don't mind when people send people off their platform. So Facebook doesn't like when you send people somewhere else. So anyhow, as long as I can stream on both, I'm going to do it. So questions? You guys want to see the new piece that I painted? I can't. Oh, you know what? I can't carry you around because guess what? You're connected to my laptop. I'd have to carry my computer and my thing at the same time. That's the only bad thing, is that I'm not mobile. I could do a live. I can't stream on both platforms from my phone. I guess maybe I could do that. But anyhow, oh, well, enough of my third world problems. All right. So this weekend in downtown, the farmers market's going on Saturday. The Mustard Seed, which is 2 blocks down from me, is having their spring fling. They have vendors and everything on the outside. Lots of fun stuff. They're going to have an antique car show. So go there, come here. You know, the downtown, we've been struggling a lot lately, you guys. A lot of people haven't been coming downtown. So there's a lot of amazing stores. There's myself. There's the Milking Barn 1 block down. There's the Village Antiques just 1 block over. And then there's Mustard Seed 1 block back. We're all within a couple blocks of each other. So support local to keep us open, or you know what's going to happen. You're going to start losing your small businesses. So don't forget us. Then this economy is really bad, and it's been very, very hard. So you guys, don't forget us. Don't just shop on Amazon, because we're one of a kind. They're just vanilla. Okay, you guys, you know what the deal is. Have a fabulous evening, and you guys go out and be fabulous. My name is Debbie Tona, and I will see you soon. See you later. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta!